I'm not recording, guys. Please be quiet. Okay, guys. How are you? I hope you're fine. I hope you're fine, guys. So we just want to do a review of what we did last time. Let me just check if my audios are fine before I can proceed. I don't wanna end up talking to myself again. Can you guys hear me? Okay, it's fine. The chat, can you see it nicely? Yeah, I think everything is fine. How are you guys? My name is David Chukmanyara DC, and I'm gonna be analyzing boom and crash indices. So our focus today will be focusing. We'll first of all do a review of the assets that we analyzed. Then after that, we're going to look at boom and crash 500. But we looked at 500. We are going to look at crash 1000 and boom 500. Yes, so those are the two assets that we're going to be analyzing. And if there is a request, and if you guys want me to analyze another asset, you will let me know, then we can start. Can I have my phone? I want to check the comments. This one, that paper one. Where is it? It's in the bedroom. Can I please have? I want to check the comments because sometimes you miss vital.
Bring this phone, the one which is
Ashley, my brother, greetings from Cape Town. Ashley, how are you, my brother?
Yes, the paper one.
Yes, I'm here. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's Kumoyam. How are you, Kumo? Baz002. How are you, DC? I'm doing great, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, guys, last analysis that we did was on fire. I just want to show you guys some of the testimony. Do I still have them? Of people who made money during that live session. There was a guy. Do you remember the number?
Yeah, you can check the screenshots.
There was a guy who made a lot of money. He was giving me an update. He made a lot of money and he was very grateful. I think this is the guy. I think this guy is from Botswana. So when we were watching our live, he took some trades. And look, with the lot size of one, this is how much he made. From one trade, he made something like 84 US dollars. So for this was close to 150, close to 200. But he made more than that by just watching these lives. So when I go live, guys, you must know that we are here to make money. We are not here to play. The information or the words that comes out of my mouth, they are money. So we're here to make money. We're here to analyze, and we're here to see. The analysis was perfect. It was perfect, and I'm glad that most of you guys made a lot of money. And we are back again today doing the same thing. We're gonna be analyzing. So these feedbacks, they are very, very important. They give me the strength to keep on coming back and sharing more, giving you some of my market analysis information. So thank you so much for that guy who shared with us his testimony. He was very, very grateful. Look at these trades that he took. He made a lot of money from the analysis that we gave last time. So I'm happy, guys. I'm really happy. I'm really sorry. Well, there's also blessing from you send us a testimony. It's blessing. The name is blessing. Blessing who? Blessing Banda. There are a lot of blessings here. Remember anything. There's so many blessings here. So we want to start with some of the testimonies that people gave in the analysis. Then we go and look at the analysis. But it was amazing. I think those who joined us last time, they were really happy that they were in a position to make a lot of money.
This one, blessed soul.
Blessed soul. Let me just check this one before we start. blessed soul. So last time the analysis, a lot of guys made money. Okay, there's this one, blessed soul. So he took from the analysis that we gave, these are some of the trades that he took, and he was able to grow his account and make a lot of money. So I'm happy that you guys were able to make a lot of money from the analysis. Okay, so we have this news. Before we can proceed, we have the following news. We have been marketing our booming crash spike detector. We have been marketing our booming crash spike detector. So it's currently on promotion. And we have a 50% discount on our spike detector. So this is the spike detector. I was also trading a very small account. I think I started with 30 or 25 US dollars. I was able to grow it to something like 75 US dollars today using this spike detector. This is how powerful this spike detectors is. And I think in our WhatsApp group, we were sharing some of the analysis. Let me take you to our VIP group. We have a VIP group. Those who are interested in signals, you can also join. So this is a signal that I shared in Boom 1000 using our spike detectors. You can see here, this was the signal, and there was a small spike here when we got the signal to buy in Boom 1000, and then a big spike came. So this powerful tool is there. It's available. It's on. We are giving it on promotion. There's a 50% discount on this booming crash spike detector. It's going for 50 US dollars only until the end of the month. So this is a perfect opportunity for you guys to grab this amazing spike detector. And most of our tools, the EAs, we have a lot of EAs for volatility 75, for booming crash. We also have our trend indicator. We also have a spike detector EA for Boom 1000. It's also on promotion. It's going for 50 US dollars. So if you're interested, please guys, get in touch with us and get your copy. Trading becomes easy. Those who normally join our copy trading services, they know I trade using spike detectors. Maybe after maybe $2 or $3 days, I'm now thinking of dollars. After 3 days or 2 days, we normally reach a target of 300 US dollars by just trading spikes only. And I'll be making use of our spike detector, this one. Okay, enough with the promotion. So we have these spike detectors on promotion. Please support us. You can also go on MQ5. Go on MQ5. MQ5 to get these spike detectors. I know there are some of you guys who are really skeptical when it comes to these products. If you go on MQ5, look for boom and crash. If you go here, you type, you search boom precision. This is my product that is there. That's the spike detector. Precision, these ones. The boom and crash precision spike detector. It's there. But on MQ5, it's not on promotion. You get it on promotion if you come and buy it to me directly. But for those people who say, this guy is a scammer, it's what, if you find products on MQ5, that's where you get authentic authentic products. You won't be scammed. If you want to buy a robot or an indicator, go on a platform which is more transparent, which is MQ5. But I'm not saying that I'm not transparent. Just come. You can also come to me and I'll give you the same spike detectors if you're interested. Okay, can I have the phone, please? I want to check the comments. What are people saying? We can hear you. Thank you so much for confirming. I normally go live and I don't have audios. I can hear you clearly. Thank you so much, Kumo. Hi, boss. Blessing Mungazi. How are you, DC? Can you please assist with advice on which payment method works in Zimbabwe? Okay, I don't know. They normally accept what? I know. Do they accept PayPal? PayPal, I think, works on MQ5. But if you're having problems, get in touch with me. Then I can assist you because you can use your Mukuru. We also accept Mukuru. We also accept PayPal. We also accept Perfect Money, Skrill, Binance. What else do we accept? I think those are the major payment methods that we have. So I'm not sure. Just do your search. I think, yes, I think. Okay, let me check the comments. It's very, very important. I now know the importance of checking comments, what people are saying. So before I start, let me just go through the comments, then we can start. Let me see what you guys are saying. This is a very good platform to interact. It's going to break this thing. To interact and okay. Oh, okay, okay. Joseph is saying, IDC, are you able to give us assurance that the spike detector EA will not blow your account? Joseph is saying, IDC, I want to remove volume. What's the lowest balance recommended? I tried this. I'm telling you, it was 30 what? 25. So it depends with the asset. You're not going to come and you are not going to trade with me if I have a balance less than maybe 500. I don't use it on booming crash 300 because those ones are very fast, they are very volatile, they require a lot of money. So it depends with the asset. If you're going to trade those less volatile assets, for example, crash 1000, boom 500, those ones are less volatile. You can trade even with a $10 account. Maybe for boom 1000 you need at least $30 going upwards, but you'll be putting a single trade. So what is the reason why people blow their account when they're using a spike detector? Guys, I will come. This young man wants to be on YouTube. Go and play with mama. Man. And he's laughing. Okay, let's continue, guys. So we're talking about what? You see now, if you come here, you disturb me. I don't know what I was talking about. How do I see the spike detector? How don't you use the spike detectors? I use the spike detectors. There was a day when I traded live with the spike detectors. Go on, but I don't do it every day. Why is that I don't do it every day? It will make no sense for you to buy a spike detector when I come here on this platform and I'm trading on spike detector. It loses value because you guys will just copying every day. You come here, you are copying the trades, and I will lose customer because of that. I trade live here. I think that it was 3 or 4 days ago. I was trading live here on. I use it. Kelvin, I use this spike detector, and I even send screenshots. Those are in my WhatsApp group. I will send screenshots. Even if I have a $20 account, I'm not ashamed to show you that okay, with my $20 account, I've made $5 Okay, enough with this. Go tell your baby to go and sit down. The boy is very naughty. When people are saying you must sit down, okay, I think he's now sitting down. Okay, guys, let's just okay. Okay, we're gonna start with which asset? Which one should we start with? We want to look at boom. Okay, we want to do a review of what we looked at. Okay, let's start with boom 1000. Okay, we looked at boom 1000 and I showed you guys one of the easiest way. You see, I want you guys to know that when I come here, I mean business. Those who took this trade, I think are now close to something like $500. Since the point where price made the breakout and the retest, price has been just moving up. Even that strategy of the breakout on this next trend line, your stop loss was going to be here. Even if there was this retracement, price kept on moving upwards. This is the value that these lives carry. When I come here, guys, and I tell you this works, this doesn't work, this is more practical. Some people might end up saying, okay, this guy is just talking, he doesn't know. I know what I'm talking about. This is the easiest way in which you can make money trading these markets. Just follow this. Guys, look at how easy it was to trade using this. I think by now we'll be just holding this position. You'll be holding this position because price, after the breakout, it kept on moving up. You remember when we had the live, price was here. This is how simple trading is. Not that after the breakout, price came back, made a retest. This is all profit. By just watching this YouTube live, you would be in a position to make close to $500 by just taking this trade. So this is what Boom 1000. Guys, trading is difficult, but you should find ways to make it easy for yourself. I'm telling you, these are the results. And I didn't want to analyze something before I make this review. So this is what we do on this channel. We tell you guys what works and we show you, we demonstrate. So if you are also interested in learning how, you can also do the same thing here. We are starting our mentorship on Monday. We are starting our mentorship classes. We have students that have already enrolled. Our mentorship classes, what do we teach, and what are the prizes? The prize is $200. What are we going to be teaching? We focus on price action. On price action, what do we teach on price action? We have candlestick patterns, we have chart patterns, we have market structure, we have support and resistance, trend line tradings. How do we trade fakeouts and breakouts? How do we identify a reversal before it even occurs? How do we identify a reversal before it occurs? Then, okay, this boy is messing around. And then what do we have? Okay, how do we use the retracement, Fibonacci retracement tool? How do we set our stop loss? Then when we go on indicator-based strategies, we have unique, those who attain my mentorship programs, they can testify we have unique strategies that we haven't released on YouTube. So we also teach those unique scalping spike strategies that can be used to trade booming crash, and also trained in swing trade strategies that can also be used on what? On volatility indices. And we also teach you guys how you can come up with your own strategies. You might be wondering, if you go on my channel, there are only unique strategies that you can use to trade derived synthetic indices. So you might be wondering, how do I do that? I also teach people. After this mentorship program, you will also be in a position to come up with your own strategies. So that's what we teach. Then we also have ICT, smart money concept. We'll be teaching you the different type of order blocks. How do we trade using order blocks? How do we validate an order block? Not every order block is a valid order block. And how do we trade using fair value gaps? What are the different fair value gaps that we have? The power of three. We'll be talking about the Q zones. We'll be talking about a lot of ICT concepts. Also make use when you're trading. When it comes to ICT, I think it works when you look at volatility indices. So we'll also be teaching that. So if you're interested, our mentorship classes are starting on Monday. The price is $200, and we have also made a discount on our mentorship program. What we're going to be doing what we're going to be doing is this. We're going to be adding 2 services. One, you will get access to our VIP community for free throughout the process where you'll be in our mentorship program. So during the duration where you'll be enrolled in our mentorship programs, you'll be receiving our free VIP signals for free. Then we are also going to be giving for free our new precision spike detectors for those who are going to join our mentorship programs. So please enroll. We are starting on Monday. I think that's all when it comes to marketing. Let's just go big. So this is what happens in Boom 1000. So for those who are always claiming, who know this chart pattern, what do we call this chart pattern? People were saying it's an ascending, some were saying it's a descending, some were saying it's a peanut. What do we call this chart pattern? Guys, when it comes to chart patterns, look for continuation chart patterns. Those ones, you will never go wrong. Then we also talked about crash 500. Man, take your boy. He's coming big now. Yeah. Mufaro Kembo is also watching. Hello, Papa Mufaro. We are with Mufaro here. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mufaro, come here. Your father is watching. Mufaro is also here. Mr. Spider-Man is also here. This is Mufaro. He's my friend. So Mufaro is also here. Your dad is watching. Okay, can you please work on the business? Bye-bye, Mufaro. Okay. Okay, let's talk about Crash 500. For those who remembered exactly what I said when it comes to Crash 500, we said what? I said price was going to drop. It was here, price dropped. And I said there is a possibility that it can break. But there was another alternative that price can hit this part and it will come here and drop. Those who still remember this, do we still have people who still remember this movement that I talked about on Crash 500? We said price can make this consolidation, maybe it might also make this one, and then eventually it will have to break this horizontal support that we have on Crash 500. So this is exactly what happened. And in our VIP community, we gave this signal, and our TP was hit. For those who might be interested, this was the signal that we gave. Was it yesterday? Yes. And you can see from what has happened now, we've reached our TP. If we go back now and check what has happened, we've reached our TP. So this was the analysis that we did together, guys. A lot of you guys made a lot of money. Why is it people are not testifying? I took the trade. Musa Lamini is also saying I took the trade. Subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. Joe, watching from Kenya, Vincent, thank you so much. Is it Kenya? Oh, I'm just saying Kenya. That flag is what? Which country is this? Is it Uganda? Is it Ghana? Is it Kenya? Tonio is saying this is my first time here. Thank you guys for your support. Let's just get down to business. So we said we're going to be looking at Boom 500. Boom 500. Tomorrow, guys, will do the same. Today I was really in pain. You know, exercising, it's not easy. It's not a job. So what I can see here in Boom 500, I think today we're only gonna analyze Boom 300, Boom 500, then we're done. So I normally want to start on a daily. We can see since the 18th of July, this market has been, there was a strong bullish momentum. Why was this so? What was the cause of this for price to move upwards? So we can see that there was a period, I think from the 4th of April, price was dropping, and then this month of July, we can see the price was gained momentum to push upwards. And we also saw a double top, and here we also saw that price was able to break from the double top, and then here a retest was made. But I want to analyze and see exactly what has been happening. So if we look at this chart, we can see that there is a strong bullish momentum. The price on the daily is okay. It was bullish. Then here I want us to observe. So this is what I do. I first of all take my path and I try to figure out how price has been moving. There was a push upwards, price dropped, gave us a higher low, then price pushed upwards, gave us a higher high, and then it dropped, gave us a higher low, then it pushed upwards, gave us a higher high, higher low. So here price was bullish, and then price came to this particular point. Okay, so here during this phase we can clearly see that price was bullish, but when price came to this particular area here, there was something that happened here with the break of structure. I want you to take your attention to the 26th of March here. There was something special that happened here. We can see here with the break of structure, BOS, with the BOS here. So during this phase, we can see clearly that there was a continuation of the bullish trend. As price gave us a break of structure, signifying that there was a continuation of the bullish trend. For those guys who watched my October video for 2023, I talked, Sisi, turn around the light. I talked about this cup and handle chart pattern, and I correctly predicted. Guys, you must watch this channel. It's the only channel where you get these amazing things. Okay, we talked about the fact that there was a cup and handle in October. So if you have been following me, I think you might be in a position to you can see this cup and handle. We talked about this. Go and check. There's a YouTube video where I talked about this cup and handle and the continuation that was going to take place. It was my first time trading a cup and handle chart pattern, which is a continuation chart pattern, and we talked about how we're going to trade and the fact that price was going to buy for a very long time. So this bullish trend that occurred during this period, if you go on my videos and you check, I talked about the fact that price was going to buy for a very long time. It was in October until the 26th of May, price was just buying. Then I didn't talk about this. The drop that occurred here, it was something else that we didn't talk about. But we want to observe what is now currently happening. Okay, I just wanted to take your attention to the cup and handle that we had here, which is another powerful continuation chart pattern. So from this point, we had a break of structure, and then when price gave us a higher high, I always try to make my analysis very simple. Even if you are learning how to trade for the first time, if you watch these videos, you understand what I'm trying to say. So here we had a what? There are mistakes that most people normally make. Here we can see we had our higher high, with our high here in this position. Price pushed up, gave us a higher high, and then price went up to give us a new high. But if you see what happened here, we had the following price drop here, we had a higher low. So this signifies that there was a continuation of the chart pattern. But I want you to see something that happened here. Higher low, then price pushed upwards. So we mark this higher low here. We mark this higher low. If I come on this particular area here, I'm gonna mark this lowest level here. So price closed below this high low that we had here, something like this, we had what we call a change of character, where market structure shift. Here there is a confusion that most traders normally make. For a change of character, we need price to give us, we need a price to sweep liquidity on both sides. What do I mean here? Okay, for a change of character to occur, there must be a break of structure. In the break of structure, we observe what took place here. If price is going to close below this high low, that means it signifies that we now have a change of character. So on the daily time frame, on boom 500, when we have a change of character, what does it mean when we have a change of character? A change of character signifies that we are now moving or shifting from this pattern. We're now shifting from a downtrend to an uptrend. But in this case, we're now shifting from an uptrend. Price has been bullish. There was a bullish trend. Price has been moving up. So when we now have a change of character, it signifies that on the daily time frame, boom 500 is now bearish. There is now a downtrend. So someone might be asking, okay, for the since this month of July, why is it we are in a downtrend and price is buying? Because we expect if price is now dropping, is now in a downtrend, price should be selling. So after the change of character, price will normally make this movement. Will normally make, so we call this the breathing pattern of the market. I'm always talking about this, where the price breathe in and breathe out. When price is in a downtrend, you will never see price moving in a straight line. It will always make this zigzag. There are lower highs and the lower low, something like this. So price is currently making what we call a correctional wave. Price is making a correctional wave. After this correctional wave, price is going to sell massively in boom 500. Price is going to sell massively. Okay, where are the areas on the daily time frame that we should mark for a potential selling point? Okay, if you look closely here, we can see that we have this. Guys, I told you this. I make my analysis very easy for me to understand, and for even a beginner will see this clearly. We have this zone. These are one of my favorite zones. A zone where price, why did I pick this zone? Price used this level here. You can see 1, 2 times. This level was used as a support, and then price bounced upwards here, and then used this level as a what? Yes, there was a small, a little bit of what? Support, and price then pushed upwards. Then eventually price was able to break, came back to the same level here and used it as a resistance. Guys, these are the most powerful or the most reactive zones that you want to mark on your chart. A level that has once been used as a what? As a support, and now it is now being used as a resistance. So now, as we can see, we have two things. One, we have a change of character, signifying that is now in a downtrend, and we have marked a zone where there is likelihood of price selling from this particular zone. This is a flip zone. This is a flip zone. And we have a concept that is normally known as trend continuation, support and resistance, which is not very known by most traders, where a level has once been used as a support and is likely going to be used as a resistance. So I'm going to make some adjustments so that I can clearly mark these levels perfectly. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so price is on that key level. Price is on that key level. Let me just mark this. This becomes confusing. Let me put it down. Something like this. Then I bring back my thing. So this is a flip zone. If you catch this, if this plays out the way I'm thinking, I'm telling you guys, there's a big opportunity where you can sell this asset for a very long time. Probably we're talking about months or the rest of 2024. Flip zone. So this is a flip zone. So on this flip zone, what do we see? Let me just put it where flip zone. Okay, it's a flip zone. It was used as a support, and here is likely going to be used as a resistance. That's a flip zone. So what I've discovered when it comes to trading, people just use different terminology, and you think it's something different. Just what I'm teaching you guys, people who might have different names, I'm always talking about the fact that this type of movement, if you go to ICT, he calls it mitigation. This one will be a breaker block. If you see it, price pushed upwards here, gave us a break of structure here. When price drops here, ignoring the high low here, when it comes back, this is now called a breaker block. So for those who use ICT, they'll also get the same entry. They will be focusing on this red, okay, we have this one. So according to ICT, this is what he talks about, where we talk about a breaker block. This red candle here, you mark it like this. It becomes a breaker block here. The last red candle here becomes a breaker block. So if it is like this, according to ICT, he will talk about a breaker block. But with me, I told you I want to simplify my life. I want to simplify my analysis. So here we just have this following. I'm just going to make this easy. It's a flip zone where price previously used this level as a support. So here at this point it was a support. So this was a support. At this particular level it was a support. It was used as a support. The flip zone. And here we're anticipating that price is likely going to use this level as a resistance. So there is a problem, should I call it a problem, where people try to predict what is going to take place in the market. You wait for price to tell you what is going to take place in the market. Does that make sense? Okay, some people will say price is going to do this and do that. No, wait for price to tell you that now. Although we can see a flip zone, we can see a support that is likely going to be turned into a resistance. If you are going to blindly sell here, predicting that price is going to drop, you'll be shocked when price just shoots up. So how do we safeguard ourselves or our capital from these losses? You need, at that point of entry, you need confirmation. Where price is currently now, you need a type of confirmation. Okay, let me see what this Fibonacci is saying here. If I stretch it from this level here, wow, it's on the 50.0. The level that we've marked, it's again on the 50.0 and again on the 60.1, which is one of my favorite levels. The 60.1 and 50.0 Fibonacci retracement level is it's called the golden zone, where price is likely going to retrace. So it's close to that particular level, although price hasn't reached there. So what do we do now? We're waiting for price to push a little bit up, coming back. Okay, I want you to see something here. Why I said if you only know price action, there's no need for you to know ICT. I'm not saying that guy, what he did is of no value. No, I also enjoy using ICT, but honestly speaking, it's too complicated. I don't think it's necessary for you guys to know all that information. It's too much. The information is just too much. But if you can simplify your analysis like this, you're in a position to make a huge sum of what money. You'll be in a position to become a profitable trader by just knowing the basics that I'm telling you this, the basics that I'm telling you guys. So I want you to observe where this breaker block is, and it's also aligning with this golden zone. If I mark this level here, this breaker block here, let me change it. Let me put black, and I also mark this one. This is the level. It's somewhere close to that area. So our golden zone is still there, up there. So there's a likelihood that price can push and reach this level and then reverse. Okay, we're just now, what are we doing now? We've marked our support and resistance, and we're trying to get more confluence. We're trying to get more confirmation on that particular position. We're trying to build up on the reasons why price is likely going to what? To sell. What are the factors that will support my selling decisions? So that's what I'm currently doing right now. So we can see there is a likelihood that price can actually push a little bit up, or price can reverse here. So what do I do now? That's where you might know all these things. You might know about the Fibonacci retracement level. You might know about the trend continuation, support and resistance. You might know about this trend analysis, everything. You might know all of that. But when it comes to entries, that's where most people have problems. So I'm going to guide you on that. So if you're going to sell here, we can see price is closer to the particular area. Anything can happen. Price can reverse where it is currently now. Why? Because if I try to narrow down my levels here, I try to be more accurate, I can see the level becomes smaller. But price can even push up and reach this particular level. There's that possibility. So what am I going to do here? I can see that. So I'm going to wait. We need to wait. Today is what? Thursday. We need to wait maybe for the next 2 or 3 days. Or we can actually wait for the week to end. For this week to end. And then we see the candlesticks that are going to appear on the 3 of the 4 coming days. What are we going to be waiting for? I'm going to be waiting for 2 things. One, I need a shooting star or a bearish pin bar. A shooting star, I need a shooting star at that particular point. So if the daily candle there on Boom 500 around this area that we've marked here gives me a shooting star. A shooting star, some might not know what we're talking about. A shooting star is a candlestick like this. If you see that the daily candle is gonna close like a shooting star, one, it's a candle that has a small body, probably it will be red, and it has a very long wick. A candle, something like this. If it closes and gives you this candlestick pattern here, this candle, that's what you are looking for. If you get this daily candle like this, you know that price is about to push downwards. You are going to place your stop loss just above here, because sometimes after this daily candle, sometimes price would want to come and retest here. So you just place your stop loss here and you leave. I'm telling you, if this trade moves according to that, you'll be in a position to make a lot of money. Then another candlesticks that we're going to be looking for is this one. We're waiting for a bearish pin bar. Maybe this one might be a green candle. It might be what? A bullish candle. This one might be a bearish candle. This one might be a bearish candle, a red candle, something like this. We need something like this. This one is also good. This one is also good. But if we have something like this, we can see we already have 2 candles that appear like this. Then if today's candle is going to be a small candle like something like this, and tomorrow's candle is going to be a big candle, and this big candle will close at least 50% of the first candle, something like this. We already have these 3 candles here. In today's candle, there's a little bit of consolidation. Maybe it might close something like this, something like this. And if we have a candle tomorrow like this will be an evening star. If that happens here, guys, where price is on our zone, we have something like this, I'm telling you, we'll be in a position to sell. And these candlestick patterns, if we have one candlestick pattern, which are called simple candlestick patterns, if we have a candlestick pattern like this one, they are less powerful compared to a candlestick pattern that is more candles. So this one becomes more strong. So if tomorrow's candle is going to be a strong bearish candle, we can sell on the next day open. So that means on Saturday we'll be selling. But now there is nothing that we can do. It's a waiting game. We need price to tell us how price is going to. We need price to tell us what is going to happen. We need more confirmation. Now you can't sell because there is a possibility that price will continue to move upwards. We need more confirmation. Some people might be saying, but you're still on the daily. No one trades on the daily. So we're going to go down. But on a daily, these are the things that I'm telling you guys that we need to see. Okay, let's see here what's going to take place. So let me go on the 4-hour time frame and see something else. Man, you took my phone. I want to see what's happening. Okay, we already have this goods level here. I think if you come here, it's even clearer. You can also see this. You see, this is a level. Price pushed up, came down, then pushed up, use this level. So I'm telling you where price is. This is the level where price is currently here. Price is on this level. I'm telling you there's going to be a resistance that is going to push price downwards. But if you go now on the 4-hour, how can we trade and what do we see? How can we trade and what do we see? We can hear you. Godfrey, let me just check. It's Kenya. Samuel Karisa is saying from Kenya, thank you so much for your support. Sam Umbu is saying, good day, how are you? I'm from Nigeria. Kelvin, I'm from Nigeria. Wow, that's nice. Guys, this channel is supported by mostly people from Nigeria. Number one is Nigeria. Number 2 is South Africa. Number 3 is Botswana. Those are the countries where I'm getting a lot of support. Thank you guys for supporting us. And we're also having a lot of people from Kenya, a lot of people from Uganda. They are also joining us. And also Botswana. There are a lot of our subscribers are also from Botswana. But it doesn't mean that these are the only countries that are supporting us. We have viewers from all over the world. There are some countries that I can't even pronounce. What is that name? I keep on forgetting it. And I have students all over the world. It's amazing. YouTube has made this possible for us to interact with you guys. Okay, we have a trend line that I've seen here. We have this trend line here. Okay, you can see there's a trend line that has been respected. We can see how this trend line has been respected multiple times. We have 1, 2, and 3 times here. Price has been pushing upwards. So we have this trend line on the 4-hour time frame. So you're also going to draw that trend line. And what you're going to be doing is this. You wait for price to break on the 4-hour time frame. You also wait for price to break that trend line. So probably you can wait for a break and retest, and then you can take a position. So what I'm trying to say is this. Since we've marked this position, there's a likelihood that price is going to push, maybe come to this particular level. Then from there, it breaks the trend line, and then it comes back again and makes a retest. There will be a pullback, and it will make a retest. From there, guys, that's how you're going to trade from the 4-hour. This will be very, very simple. I'm telling you guys, when it comes to trading, you don't need to know a lot of stuff. Know your support and resistance. Know your trend lines. Know how to trade breakouts and fake outs. Know your candlestick patterns. Know your chart patterns. These 5s, I'm telling you, you'll be a complete trader. But the problem that we have is this. We don't adopt a single strategy. You'll never make money when you have multiple strategies. You need to adopt a single strategy, perfect it, master it. Know the ins and out. Be the master in that particular strategy. Then I'm telling you, you'll be in a position to make a lot of money. So this is what I'm predicting. This is what I'm predicting. But it's not always that when price gives you, makes a breakout, it will come back and make a retest. Maybe after price is made a what a breakout, it will just start dropping, and it will do this for many months. But our first TP is going to be this recent low that we have at this particular level here. So this is our first TP. If this plays out like this, so you see how I'm trading and how I'm planning to trade this particular asset, there are conditions which most people do not have when it comes to their trading strategies. They don't have conditions. So what happens if price continues? If it doesn't give me this, I'm not going to lose anything. Price comes to my trend line. I'm anticipating two things. It's not like I'm anticipating a breakout. No. Price might not what give me a breakout. It might reverse on that trend line. I'm still okay with that, because on this trend line there are two possibilities, and I can make use of those two possibilities and make money through that. As with me, I don't like scalping. I don't like trading 2 candles, 3 candles, 5 candles, and I'm out of the market. No, I want to stay in the market for a very long time, maybe for weeks, maybe for months. Then I know with my $10 I can make a lot of money from that. So this is the perfect opportunity where you can grow even $100 to 1,000 US dollars by holding on to this particular trade. If it drops and it comes to this level, I'm telling you, your $100 will be even 1,000 or maybe 1.5. There's that possibility that this can happen. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we've managed to identify a trend line, and price is likely going to be pushing upwards. So what should we do now? Now we just have to wait. Maybe we can catch a little bit of spikes, but it's going to be difficult now catching spikes because price is approaching a resistance. So now in boom 500, it's a matter, which is one thing that I've seen that is very difficult, and it's one thing that makes trading difficult: patience, to sit down and wait for market to play out whilst you're just sitting. You just come here and you watch. Okay, this is what is happening. You close your laptop, you wait, maybe after 4 or 8 hours you come, or maybe you check on the next day. Okay, this is what is happening. Okay, I'm now ready to what, to sell this particular trade. Yeah, so when I had my $25-$30, I was just waiting. I knew that my account was very small. I was waiting. I think I didn't trade for a day. I was waiting for one single entry, and that single entry gave me close to 50 US dollars. Then I was happy with that. I took my money, I took my profit, I made a withdrawal. Then I'm done for the day. And the problem that we have as traders is this: we want to trade on every single day. We want to look for opportunities that are not there. Then we end up losing that money. Okay, I think Botswana is in the house. Taylor, Lesaso, Taylor, how are you? Lee is saying KZN. Wow. Sanibonani. Hey, Sanibonani. Yeah, I wish I could learn. I wish I had someone who would teach me how to speak Zulu. When I get home, I speak English or I speak Shona. When I'm working, when I used to work there, yeah, we use English. We're using English in Afrikaans. So when it comes to the native languages, yeah, South African languages, I haven't found someone who can. I'm still looking for someone who can teach me how to speak. I want to learn every African language because it makes no sense. While we're in Africa, we can't communicate as Africans. We're now forced to use English. Why are we using English? I should be in a position to speak. Maybe there must be one. I think is it Swahili, which is very common in Africa. We should be, as Africans, we should be in a position to speak our own languages. Why is it that I find it difficult to speak with the fellow Africans? Maybe to speak Swana, or maybe to speak Pedi. It's an African language. I should be in a position to speak that particular language. Guys, I don't want to waste your time. I think for today, I'm done. But as Africa and Africans, we should unite. One, I've been here, and this is what I discovered. A lot of you guys, especially those guys who are in South Africa, when they look at Julius Malema, they think that guy is a madman. But if you listen to what he says, I'm not saying that I support Julius Malema. I'm telling you what I think. Here I speak my mind. Julius Malema is one of the African leaders that have the main mindset that I also like. He thinks about the Africans. As Africans, we should have our own bank, an African bank. We should have one currency. We should have a language. We should use our own languages. Our own language, for example, we should use probably Swahili so that we can communicate. Why do we use English? Why do we have to trade and trade using US dollars? That doesn't make sense. We are in Africa. You are probably from Zambia. I'm probably from Botswana. And then we want to trade. Why do we have to use US dollars? It doesn't make sense. We corrupt. They didn't believe in themselves, and we adopted the same mentality. We don't believe in our own stuff. We don't believe in our own currencies. We don't believe in our own languages. We think using this foreign guys. This world, I think there's a lot that needs to be changed. Okay, it's no longer about it's not about trading. Bye bye, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Make sure you contact me and you support me on the products that we're selling. Okay, let's just see. I think on Saturday I'll come here, guys, and we'll see what has taken place in this particular trade. And we're also still waiting for a breakout to take place in 500. Crash 500. We're waiting for price to break out from that consolidation. Once the breakout has been confirmed, you can see this candlestick is suggesting that there is a likelihood for price to push upwards. But don't buy. In this market, guys, don't buy. You would rather look for a selling opportunity here and then exit at this particular position. But if we have a breakout now, wait for a retest and then you can sell again. So this price is still consolidating, and with this 4 hour, although it's still being formed, we can see there's a likelihood of price pushing upwards. Okay, I think for today, guys, we are done. Let me check the comments and see what you guys are saying. How do I get for learning? Okay, if you are interested in learning how to trade, my number is this +27683229304. So this is my WhatsApp number. Yeah, I'm active more on WhatsApp than on Telegram, but you can get in touch with me on Telegram, on WhatsApp. So that's my number. Oh yeah, that's my number. My number is everywhere. You can get me in touch. But you know the problem that you have when you give your people your number, even when you're sleeping, some people would want to call you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your dates. Bye bye for now.